Welcome to Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium, home to the East Carolina Pirates, where the purple has engulfed this place as they are ready for a showdown. The Pirates will kick it away to start. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So Florida Atlantic's offense takes the field for the first time today. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's a heat. Got his man to the left. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. He's moving out of the pocket. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. And he'll race it to the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
I love the aggressive nature in the play column there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it. They score a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So East Carolina's offense has its first opportunity of the day. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew what they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Cavazos. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Card. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll go 4 wide when receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Stands in and takes the hit. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And listen, if I have a playmaker at running back like that with that kind of speed, yeah, I'm going to throw the swing to him too. He drops back, surveys the field. He says, I know my guy can make a play, gets the ball in his hands right now on the swing. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bringing the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. At the 30. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, ECU.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the the missed timing.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Quick release on the RPO. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Pirates come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Cavazos. Here comes the heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bryant. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Thanks to grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that is how you get it done. 3rd down, it's the money down, right? We got to be at our best. How about the monster sack on 3rd down?
So they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. SMU is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Dallas, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over North Carolina. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. That's caught. It's Lewis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. looking to fire. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble and throws. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. Fires on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. Soften up the coverage, get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. That's going to be a safety. The offense is back on top of it. This is bad, but it could have been worse. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
Snap it to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Hand off from the shotgun. Turning it on! Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Lewis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. They'll immediately call timeout.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Florida Atlantic races to the line.
QB slice it. No gain on the play.
On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Owls will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give on the inside. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Cavazos. Here's the pressure. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal.
And that is a backbreaker if you're on defense. On 4th down, the opponent's throwing for it. Not only do you give up the first down, but you give up an explosive play. And all of a sudden now, you're real.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
16.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll move the tight end. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Card. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Card. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They'll run it from the gun. There he goes! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Fighting off the defender.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game of divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Pirates are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Got it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. To the air, it's Cavazos. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Also 7 yards on the play.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the...
Touchdown, Purple Pirates! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Richardson. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. Hit as he throws. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. This should be the last play of the quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires to the right. With the catch, it's Moncrief. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking for a gap, it's Lewis. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here comes the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls apart.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He got it. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Cavazos. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Pirates send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Carr.
Man, this is really good complimentary football so far. Like, you're down in the 4th quarter. Your defense has to get a stop. They get it, and I love the first play. We continue the momentum. Nice play on 1st down. Got to put this drive together. Got to get some points.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Good news is they didn't lose a ton of yards. The bad news is that's the 3rd sack they've given up now in this game. They have got to do a better job protecting this quarterback.
Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Moncrief. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Pucks it out of the air. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Power football with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. A 5-point game here, getting very late in the offense. Will stay on the field on 4th down. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Back to pass, it's Cavazos. Going for it all. He's got it along the sideline. There he goes. Touchdown, East Carolina. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He wants to start this drive with a pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic on the scramble. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38.
And this offense has got to keep pumping it out. Nice job. You get the first down. Nice scramble by this QB, but you're going to put the ball in his hands over and over and over again. You've got to score multiple times. This offense has got to be in hyperspeed.
He goes out of bounds across the 25, mark it at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Here's a heat. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Going for 6. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A little screen to the running back. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, we've got a chance at a finish.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. And that one, I don't think, with required 10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. Back to throw, it's Cavazos. Oh, they're after him! And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Try and play action. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. On the run, still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play.
By a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He's taking the deep shot. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as